Yo, 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 what's up? This is a video for people who are beginning to create, who are beginning to make art, to write, to make videos, whatever your creative outlet is, people who have started but have found that they are feeling blocked because they're so focused on the views. They're so focused on the amount of likes that their videos are getting. And you may have posted your first video or your first few videos or your first reels or TikTok videos, and you've noticed that your videos have not blown up yet, or you have no engagement on your videos, and you're getting discouraged that you're not getting any engagement or likes or views. And now you're so focused on, how do I get more engagement? How do I get more views? And all your attention has shifted to getting views, getting likes, getting engagement, and getting external validation for what you make. And since that shift has happened in you, you have lost the joy of creating. And since you've lost the joy of creating, you don't create anymore. You've probably taken a break for like a week or a month, or a year has passed by. Maybe you started creating videos like a year ago. You made a few videos and they didn't hit, they didn't get any views, they didn't get any likes. You stressed yourself out, and then you stopped making content. You stopped creating. Whatever your creative outlet is, you just stopped doing it because you were so focused on the outcome, you were so focused on the results, and you were so focused on the external validation. Okay? So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about how there is a solution in terms of an internal shift that needs to be made, and how the solution can help you start creating more freely, more abundantly in your future, or in your present, really, because that's what matters. The truth of the matter is that your highest value when it comes to creativity needs to be defined before you ever start creating anything. Okay? My highest value when it comes to creating is to express my inner voice. That's my highest value. That's why I do what I do. I have a voice inside of me that seeks expression in this world. And I know that if I do not honor that inner voice, that voice becomes cancerous within me. And it creates depression and anxiety and negative emotions and blockages, which negatively affects all aspects of my life. So I know that first and foremost, I need to create for my health and for my well-being. And because I believe that I came into this life to express that inner voice. That's the whole purpose. You think about a flower. A flower blossoms to be beautiful. Is there any other reason for a flower other than being beautiful? So that's the first thing. Define why you create. If you're creating because you want to get something externally, you think that you're going to get money from creating, or you think that you're going to get fame or validation, you're creating for, in my opinion, the wrong reason, and you will burn out. You're not going to be anyone who's impactful or influential. And even if you do create from that place and you stick it through, your process of creating is not going to be as enjoyable compared to the person who creates freely to express his or her own inner voice. It's really tragic when I see people who are creative and they have this inner voice within them that's seeking expression. It's like a volcano just building up this pressure. And then they finally start creating they make that first video. And they're so excited and they're so happy and they're like, oh man, I finally said something. I finally made something. I'm going to share it on social media. I'm going to share it online. I'm going to publish it. And they publish it. And then they're eagerly waiting for that video to blow up because they believe it's great work. They said what they wanted to say. They spoke authentically. They had fun making the video, maybe. So they're like, for sure, this is going to blow up. For sure, people are going to love this. And the video gets 30 views, 4 likes. And they say, what happened? Does the world not value my authenticity? Must I conform to what ChatGPT tells me I need to do in order to get clicks and views? So they said, okay, I guess I got to do that. I have to conform to what everyone else will resonate with. But then the joy is gone. The whole purpose of why you created in the first place is gone. Go get a job then. Go work a 9 to 5 then. As artists, as creatives, we must honor the inner voice. And we must make sure that our highest priority when it comes to creating is the freedom of expression and the enjoyment of expression. That is number one. Stop being so concerned about how many views your video gets, how many likes your video gets. If that's stopping you from making more, if that's stopping you from creating abundantly, if that's stopping you from creating freely, that's a blockage. Dissolve that blockage. My YouTube channel I used to have videos that got 10,000 plus views. I took a break for about a year. I started posting again recently. My videos have been getting 30 views, 40 views, 50 views, a few likes. That does not change how good it felt for me to make those videos. When I make a video and speak from the heart, like I'm doing in this video, it honestly doesn't even matter if I post it or not. It's a healing for me to speak and not bottle up what I want to say. You need to look at creativity and creation as a healing process. Even if you were not to post it, that's fine. But focus first and foremost on expressing yourself and getting what you need to say off your chest. Because if you're holding onto what you need to say, like I said, that energy, that voice becomes cancerous within you and starts manifesting in really nasty ways. It could be depression, it could be poor decision making, it can be with physical health. It could be you slowly killing yourself because you've silenced your own voice. And then you start resorting to external substances to bring you joy in life. You start resorting to smoking pot, drinking alcohol, going to the strip club. You start looking for money as a way to validate yourself. Working a job that you don't really care about. Hoping to get a better promotion or raise or status. Getting a house. Getting a nice car so that other people will validate you. Stop looking for external validation. That's the main point of this video. Stop looking for external validation. Create because it feels good to create. Create because you enjoy creating. Create because you have something within you that needs to come out and be said. You'll see how good it feels to create from that place. And I encourage you to share what you create, but you don't have to. But I encourage you to share with what you create because you don't know who you'll inspire. If this video goes on to inspire one person, I think that's really cool. If it goes on to inspire 1 million people, I think that's also really cool. But it's not going to change my creative process. I'm always going to go back to, what do I want to say? What do I enjoy? What do I enjoy creating? I always have to return to that place. Because the second I go to, how many views is this video getting? How many likes is this video getting? Oh man, it's not getting that many views. It's not getting that many likes. A blockage begins to form in my creativity. And then I know I'll stop creating. And that voice, that inner voice, becomes cancerous. Don't let that happen to you. Create for the joy of creating. Create because you have a voice. You have a mouth. You have hands. You can make things. That's why you came into this world. You're reaching out to the surface. And you want to get what's inside of you out. That's why you're here. So create, 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 create joyfully, create abundantly. If you want to share what you create, go ahead and share what you create. Because, hey, maybe it can inspire someone else. That's your gift to the world. But be clear on why you create in the first place. Much love. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.